Welcome.
Oh, Rennell Reed. Thank you for having me.
Welcome, everybody, to the Rennell Reed Show. Hi, Katelyn.
Hi, Rennell. I'm so happy to be here.
We're decorated for Christmas,
even though
it's a little bit post-Christmas.
Just a little bit. It's actually New Year's Eve.
Yeah. And as we always do, we fist bump.
Yeah, we do.
Fist bump, yes.
Wait, we forgot to do the explosion at the end.
How are we doing today?
Oh man, I'm doing great today, Rennell. I'm just so happy we were able to squeeze in a quick show on the last day of 2025. So happy.
Now we have a really interesting show today because we gotta expose someone. We have to
really do
expose. His name is Brian Peak.
Brian Peak. People. How do you spell his last name?
P-E-E-K or P-E-A-K?
I'm not sure.
One of those.
We think he resides in
the state of Illinois, and he took me to Florida. But Katelyn, there are times, because we're exposing someone, there are times during our show where you might hear me raise my voice.
Yeah.
Simply, I'm serious.
Well, I think our viewers are going to understand as soon as they hear our audience. Once they hear the stories, which I know a little bit of. I know enough that I'm angry, but maybe you want to tell the story of this guy, this mean bad guy.
Yes.
Our viewers know we love our treats.
Yes.
Cheers.
Because we need to expose Brian Peak.
Brian Peak, everybody.
And
He's a bad guy. Sorry to interrupt you.
He is a bad person, and I want to say some of the stuff he did that was sketchy, to say the least.
To say the least. I don't even know most of it. I know enough that I'm livid. I'm telling the camera.
And I would even go so far as to say borderline shady.
Oh, Rennell. More than borderline. Are you kidding me? I would say he is, what's the word I was thinking earlier? Exploitative. He's a dirtbag. He's a bad guy. We should get into it. We should tell your story. I'll try to stop getting upset. I'm going to try to stay calm through this story.
And settle in, because I will not at all be holding back anything that this guy did. We need to take a bit of a rewind to late 2020 when I called into a conservative podcast. He commented saying, "Hey, I heard you on the show." We started to chat it up, and then we eventually met in late October 2020. Now, he wasn't asking for money or anything. We met for the first time, and we talked and laughed and everything. And we laughed over some pizza, then he left the next day. Fast forward a bit to March 2021.
So you've established a friendship.
Yes.
Everything's good. Right.
We established, and then March 2021 comes, we go to Florida for the we go to a restaurant or a grocery store called Seat to Table, because they weren't really going along with the 2020, 2021
COVID
sort of
thing.
COVID thing.
Right.
It was a nice little store. They even had live music. I mean, I'm showing a little B-roll here from there.
Okay, nice, yeah.
It's they had live music. Now
things are still good, right?
Yes.
They went to Florida together. Brian had to go there for some reason.
To see his family.
His family there, and he was like, "Oh, Rennell, I'll pick you up, and it'll be fun."
Yeah. Now we got there very fast, faster than I thought we would, because he was doing, get this, 120 miles an hour.
What? You did not tell me that part.
Yes.
With you in the car.
I kid you not.
What? And he didn't get pulled over?
No, gave me a bit of a rush.
Oh my God, a rush! I would have been crying. I'd be so scared. Okay, so thank God you're okay. You guys get there safe. You get to this market. It's kind of nice. There's live music.
And now, 20% of the time he spent with me. He didn't really spend much time with me in Florida.
Right.
He spent the other 80% of the time with his ex-wife and kids.
Which you were not warned about. You thought it would be like a trip together.
For us. Then on Wednesday, it was a Monday, it was a Sunday through a Friday that we were down there. Tuesday or Wednesday, he says, "Hey, I need your debit card," so he could do transactions on it without
red flag number
without
one.
my knowledge.
Which is illegal and stealing. But
and
you didn't.
Yeah.
You know, you still thought he was your friend.
I'm still figuring this guy out.
Right.
And he said that he needed to take out $500.
What?
For
what?
Supposedly to cover the hotel, in my half of the hotels.
Which is absurd. Were you aware that was the deal when you went down there?
I think it was half and half, though.
Okay, but still, you didn't see, like,
I didn't
he
see
just
that
says
coming.
$500.
I did not see that coming.
Right. Well, and then, what I remember
and
about
that's like
Florida,
my whole monthly allowance.
Right. That's a lot of money that you did not know that you were about to spend.
Right. And then one of the transactions that he did not tell me about, a train ticket. He purchased me a train ticket home without my knowledge.
My God, this guy. And how much was that?
100 and something.
You know what else, really quick? Not to keep harping on it, but the hotel money. I'll tell you right now, a hotel in Florida, that's like 5 nights you guys were supposed to be there. It is not $200 for a hotel in Florida. So to me, I think you paid for the whole hotel.
All of it.
Or at least most of it, unfortunately. But
yes.
Anyway, you're still, since Rennell is such a good person, you're such a good person, your brain doesn't think, my brain would never think, that my friend was being so shady.
You're right.
You always make excuses for people you like, you know?
Yes.
You're like, oh, he's got a reason, whatever. So you get on the train alone, correct?
His excuse was his car was damaged.
Okay, so how was he going to get home? What was his plan?
Get it fixed, maybe in Florida.
Who knows?
But he did not. I call him up and I go, listen, bud. I guess I really am going to take a train ride back to upstate New York. Not that I have anything wrong with train rides. I'm a enthusiast of trains. But I could have purchased that ticket on my own if I had known far enough ahead of time. You see where I'm going with this?
Absolutely. For much less expensive. And, I mean, did you have any food or water with you? Like, was there even any money left to buy? How was the train ride?
I bought a few souvenirs from down there.
Well, that's good.
I had not that much money, but...
Right. But how was the train ride in the end? Maybe this is just
I made it back home safe.
Yeah. Was it kind of fun?
Mm-hmm.
Taking the train that far? How many times did you have to transfer?
Once in Penn Station.
That's it?
To get back to upstate New York.
No way.
Yes.
Florida all the way up the coast.
With one transfer.
That's crazy. Oh, well, that's kind of a positive part of the story.
Yes.
In the end.
And my friend Harry, he picked me up.
Oh,
You've
nice.
Probably seen him in my other shows.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A real friend.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while, but yeah. And he Brian performed a few other transactions without my knowledge.
What?
Yes.
The hell? Oh, I want to strangle this guy right now.
Yes.
I hate him.
Now, fast forward a little bit to the fall of 2021. We chatted it up a few times, but most of the time he would never answer his phone. But 2021, he calls me saying he needs me to Western Union him $400 because he's short on his rent.
Ugh. An adult man. How old is this guy? Do you know?
I think he was 38 or 30, in his
late
30s at that time. And he's probably maybe 40 or approaching 40.
But he's old enough to know, if you need to pay rent, you make the money and you pay the rent. Mm-hmm. You don't come to your friend for $400 out of nowhere where you guys have hardly even been talking. Mm-hmm. But he knows you're a kind, empathetic, nice person and a great friend. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I remember you told me that you said, "Hey man, don't you have any family to ask? Why are you asking me?"
No,
like I'm not rich.
The stuff I told you over the phone, it was really like the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
What we're getting into now is the real nitty gritty.
The meat.
Mm-hmm.
So when he calls you and he asks you for the money to help him pay his rent,
yes.
What do you say? What do you
I'm
do?
Like, it's a little tight right at the moment.
Yeah.
Back then. But I did float it to him because why not?
Of course. You're such a good friend. I would too.
Now fast forward just a little bit to about late November or December 2021. Mm-hmm. It's right around Christmas time. Mm-hmm. He calls me up asking me to pay some kind of bill from the county or the city or whatever. Maybe it was a water bill. I mean,
hello,
Katelyn. I don't remember what the hell it was. But
who cares? It's not your bill. It's his bill.
Yeah.
Sorry,
we're like,
raising
what?
my voice.
Go ahead.
God, you know how this makes me real fired up. You gotta take this part. That's it's stuck or shut. Fired up. It's just so inappropriate.
Yeah.
I don't think you need that bit.
No, I don't. So, as foolish as I was, I did agree to pay it over the phone.
It's not even, and like, Rennell, it's not foolish. You know, it's who you are, and he was taking advantage of you being such a kind person and such a good friend. I would feel foolish too, but I do not think that you were being foolish at all. I think that you were just like, okay, it's only happened once before. It's not a pattern yet, and you're a nice person, and of course.
Now, Christmas 2021 comes around. We chatted up a little bit. He wishes me a Merry Christmas, blah blah blah, a happy holiday season, etc. Now,
still doesn't pay you back any money, right?
Nope, he did not.
Nice job, Brian.
And we're fast forwarding just a little bit. February of 2022.
Oh. Okay.
with the same sort of like bill from the county, city, whatever. He tries it again.
Oh my God.
And
this is about a year later, more or less?
Just a couple months.
Okay.
2022.
Got it. Sorry, I'm being a little silly. Okay.
So he tries it again, but this time I go, hey, listen, bud, I can't do it. My debit card's compromised. And I'm waiting
probably because of you, Brian.
Uh-huh.
Probably stole the numbers.
And as a little note from we have a few just regular calls throughout 2022, and the as a note, Katelyn, I must have gone through like 3 or 4 different debit cards throughout the year of 2022.
Uh-huh.
Now, Katelyn, I have my suspicions about what was going on here, and I strongly believe it was him.
I absolutely believe it was him. Of course it was.
Committing debit card fraud.
Definitely.
On my account.
So what would happen? They would say, hey, we got some suspicious activity on your account, and we're going to close it and send you a new card.
Yes.
And they never got into, like, details about it? It was definitely him. Because that's never happened before. You've never gone through 4 debit cards in 1 year before.
Throughout 2022.
Right.
And I never did.
Right.
Until
you're
then.
Responsible. Oh, God.
Yeah.
He is something else.
My suspicions tell me it was him. It was him, Katelyn.
Totally.
Committing debit card fraud.
Stealing your debit card.
With my account.
Because I bet in Florida, you gave him your PIN. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And
so
he can access a lot of stuff with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. At the time, were you, like, that year during 2022, were you starting to get a little suspicious? Or
I was wondering where the fraudulent activity was coming from.
Right.
I suspect, now that I think about it, it was him.
Totally.
Okay, moving on to December 2022, I distinctly remember this. He calls me, I'm in a Wendy's having lunch. Mm-hmm. He calls me saying, send me a picture of your debit card so he could send me money or something.
So oh my God. Oh my God. Because he wasn't able to get in anymore.
Right, and correct. Now fast forward just a little bit to March 2023, when you, me, and him had the three-way phone call.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yes. I
did. And which I'm going to get back to.
Okay.
Now, 2023 rolls around. Then fast forward just a bit from that, the fall of 2023. Now, Katelyn, this is his biggest ask yet. Asked me for to Western Union him $500.
Just $500.
Yes.
Can you imagine asking your friend for $500 out of the blue? Your friend
cannot.
who is not a loaded millionaire.
I didn't have tons of money. I don't.
$500 is a lot of money.
Yes, it is.
That's like people's rent.
Yes.
That's a lot of money.
It is. And, yeah. And now this time he claimed it was for initial investment in your Rennell Reed Media Corporation.
Oh my God. Oh, that makes my blood boil.
It should.
Investment, it's your money. It's your company.
Mm-hmm.
And your money. But what? What does that even mean? He is crazy.
And honestly, he said it was created, but I don't know if he really did or not create Rennell Reed Media.
May I interject?
But I figure we knew the two of us could join forces and create Rennell Reed Media.
Absolutely.
Interjection?
Interjection. What do they say in court?
Yeah.
I forget. Anyway, so when we had that 3-way phone call,
yes,
he was going on and on to me. He called me and said, "You're the expert in showbiz,
LLCs, right?
Stuff like that." And I said to him 3 times, you probably remember, and I was being nice because I didn't know him very well, but he was your friend, so I thought, okay, I trust him. If Rennell trusts him, I trust him. Mm-hmm. And he kept going on and on about how we need to start an LLC, we need all this money. And I told him, Brian, starting an LLC doesn't mean anything. That won't help us make a movie. That won't help us make a production company. That won't do anything except for we give our money to a state or the government. Mm-hmm. And I told him this. He called me privately or texted me, I forget. Maybe texted me. The same thing. How much we need money to make an LLC? And I said, Brian, no, we don't. I said, stop. Do you know where Rennell and I are from? You don't mess with us, okay? We're smart people. We're from New York. Do not mess with us.
Right.
I didn't say that, but I wish I had. I said, Brian, you're wrong. Please stop looking for money in the wrong places. This isn't, if we have some money to put together, we will use it to make our film.
But yeah, and we, I think potential backers for this movie we want to make are going to want to see that we have a corporate entity set up to handle the project.
Right. But I feel like maybe it was just him and I was getting a bad vibe from him because I remember thinking, you don't know what, if I gave you money right now, you have no idea what to do with it.
Right.
It's going to go right to your pocket. Yes. I just didn't feel, it wasn't sitting right, and he wasn't listening to what I was saying.
Right.
But, anyways, so, that was the biggest ask yet, and you pushed back a lot. You said, I do not have that money right now.
I said I'll have it in a little bit, in a week or so. Now, yeah, that's what I said to him. Yeah. And I eventually did Western Union it to him. He was promising me something back in return, and I never got it.
Of course.
Now, fast forward just a little bit, he calls me on New Year's, wishes me a happy holidays, etc. Now, I distinctly remember this. It was February the 8th. I'm headed out the door to some, like an appointment.
Yeah.
Now my life starts to take a little interesting turn with my sight starting to deteriorate due to the cataract being it was in there too long, basically, and I had to have surgery. But that's coming up. We're still in the midst of exposing this guy.
Right.
And it's February 8th. He said it's his birthday. So I text him back and say, oh, okay, happy birthday, whatever. He says, can you do me a favor?
Oh my God.
You know where this is going?
Yes.
He said he needed me to pay his $200 car mechanic bill.
Why? It's not your car. Meanwhile, you're dealing with your eyesight, you're having appointments, you have major surgery coming up. That is all a very important part of the story, to be honest.
It's February 2024.
Right, and you have your own life to live, your own bills to pay.
And at that time, I said, I was trying to be nice about it, say, maybe I can do, this was on a Friday, and I said, maybe I could do it Monday morning. He said, it can't wait. It has to be today. He said, it was an emergency.
Oh my God.
And
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Rennell.
And
I really am. But keep going, sorry.
Yeah, and I said, so I did eventually agree to do it over the phone.
How? With your debit card?
Yeah. He said he was at the mechanic shop. The mechanic. He's like, yeah, let me put the mechanic on the phone.
Oh my God.
And so I did do it.
How does he have no money at all? Does he work?
He said he door dashes a lot.
So go DoorDash some more.
He said it was a financial emergency. And yeah.
Ugh. So we're up to like $1,900 at this point, or more.
Or more. Yes.
Actually, definitely more.
And
because he's stealing your credit card, your debit card number as well.
Yes, he is. But luckily, no more fraudulent activity occurred after what I described in 22.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I agree, and now things are going on with my site and everything, and my one helper, Tammy, I go, let's make an emergency appointment with my local ophthalmologist and get this taken care of.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh my God, you need to go to Boston immediately.
Oh my God.
And after 2 visits to Boston, we find out the cataract in my one eye was out, basically had to come out, like immediately. Mm-hmm. So
how did you get to Boston those 2 times?
My one helper, Tammy.
Oh, okay.
And so April 8th comes around of 2024. April 8th comes around. I have my surgery that day. Mm-hmm. And I told Brian, hey, I have to have an operation done. I'm going through some things right now. Mm-hmm. And he said, and when I told him about my operation, did he wish me a successful recovery and healing? Nope. Did he send hugs my way? Absolutely not. But did he...
Piece of shit.
Did he ask me for money?
Please?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, he said, well, when you get back, send $200 so that...
What?
So, yes. So, and he said it was for fuel and tolls so he could get to me from Illinois.
And you could pay for him to come to you. Like, as if... Ugh, God, this guy sucks.
Piece of garbage.
He is a piece of garbage. Lower than garbage. He is disgusting.
Absolutely.
And this is how he sends you into a... I don't know how you felt, but what sounds like a very scary situation. Yeah.
My life took a little adventure with the surgery and everything.
Right. I mean, getting any surgery is scary. Surgery on your eye is extra scary. And this is how he...
And he said this was 2 days after I had it. And keep in mind, I'm still on house. This
is our little
arrest, not house arrest, but it's I'm on
like bed rest. Yeah.
Having to recover and recuperate and heal.
Right.
And keep in mind, Katelyn, I'm in no mood to be sending money to anybody.
Absolutely not.
Right.
And to even ask, can anyone watching this show imagine asking your friend who's going through an operation, hey, after you're done, send me some money, will you? Can you imagine? I would say that as a joke. Actually, I wouldn't even say it as a joke because it's not even funny.
I only let you know after I had the operation.
I know.
And I appreciate I like the way you reacted. Like, oh, is everything okay? You need anything?
Of course. Because you are my close friend who I care about. Mm-hmm. Anybody would answer like that. Mm-hmm. So, this is fairly recent. And this was the last straw for you, right? With Brian Peak.
One more. And my other helper, Tina, was here this time, and he calls me saying, we chat for like a couple minutes, but he says he had broken down on the road, on the highway, and he needed me to send him $30 for a tow truck bill. Now that was the last straw.
Oh my God.
And my one helper, Tina, when she got talking to him, he got belligerent, he got rude.
What? I didn't hear this part.
Yes. And
so
really
she took
condescending.
The phone. What?
Yes.
Why? Because was she saying, you got to stop asking Rennell for money, or what? How did this start?
He was asking me to Cash App him $25 or $30. She told him off though.
Good. Thank you, Tina. She's one of us. She's on your side.
And she said, he's not a good person. He's asking you for money.
Did she know about all the other times?
No, but she read the text that he was sending, and we ghosted him.
Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Uh-huh. Now, yes.
And that, oh God.
Oh,
well,
goodness.
I'm so glad that she was there, because sometimes I think when stuff like this happens, when someone is like exploiting you or just being a piece of garbage, you don't realize it, or you think like, am I crazy? Am I being, am I just in a bad mood or whatever? Mm-hmm. Until somebody else who can see the full picture is like, hello.
Yes.
This guy's a bad person. And then it does take somebody else coming in to kind of like snap you out of it sometimes. Mm-hmm. Because whatever. But thank God she was there, and thank God that you are smart enough and she's smart enough to realize this guy sucks. Brian Peak.
He does. Now, I did some research on him. He's actually a wanted person in the states of Illinois and Florida.
Stop it. Are you serious?
For some criminal activity.
What? Oh my God. And now New York.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you serious, Rennell?
Yes. I kid you not.
Wow. Wow.
Because I'm so relieved to get this off of my chest.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
He's in jail right now.
I felt this guy needed to be exposed.
Absolutely. Because what if he's doing this to some other new friend?
Yeah. He took advantage of me.
Oh, heavily. He took advantage of you. He exploited the fact that you are a good friend and a nice person. And he just took advantage of it.
Not to mention, I am on the spectrum.
Yeah.
And I have some other things going on, but he took advantage of me.
Uh-huh. And then catches you in a week, probably one of the hardest times of your life. I've known you for 20 years.
Yes.
And going through to what ended up being 2 surgeries.
Yes.
That was a rough go.
I had my other eye done recently, back in October 2025.
Yeah.
That was more like my own discretion. And they kind of felt it was the best thing for me to do, so I went ahead with it.
A little bit like preventative?
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Like, let's do it before any problems arise.
Right. And he also, he took advantage of you as a creative as well. Because he tried to fool you and me by saying, I'm going to start us at this, and I need the money, and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Like he knows anything.
Yes.
Brian Peak, you're a criminal.
He is. And you mentioned to me, even like during that 3-way call, you said something was a bit fishy.
Yes.
If you want to talk about that.
I did not have a good feeling. I can't remember specifically what, except for the fact that he gets on the phone with us, and I'm, a little suspicious always, because I care about you a lot. And so if I'm meeting someone who's your new friend, and I thought you guys had met at anti-mask rallies. It was something that, I didn't really, like, it's not a belief I have.
Right.
And that's okay. But I was like, okay, I gotta watch out for this guy.
Yes.
And the way he was speaking about money and speaking about the production company and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
I work in this industry.
Yes.
And he was pretending like he was listening to what I was saying, in my opinion.
Yes.
And he wasn't. He was just looking for a way to trick. I think he was trying to trick me into giving him money.
Yes.
At that point.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't going to happen. And then I was like, I told you this, a little bit cold to him.
Yes.
A little bit more stern when he texted me privately.
Yes.
And I was like, that is not how it works. I'm telling you how it works. I'm not going to repeat myself 100 times.
Right.
And I got a little bit New York on him, and then he stopped talking to me. I've since called that number. I had 2 phone numbers for him, remember?
Yes.
And I tried to call that piece of garbage over and over and over and over, and he's changed his phone numbers, which sucks because I was livid when you first mentioned this to me, and I did not know the whole story for a long time. You only told me most of the story, the tip of the iceberg, recently. But when I heard just a little bit of it, I was so angry that somebody could take advantage of you like that. And, like, I just can't even... It's hard to even believe. It's hard to believe that some people are so bad.
Yes. Like I said, the stuff he did was sketchy, to say the least about it. The lower end of things, it's sketchy.
Yeah.
But I would say he did some rather shady things. Very shady.
Criminal. Absolutely criminal. Very, very shady. I mean, guess what, Brian? Karma is gonna get you. Karma's a bitch, they say. Excuse my language. But it is. I really do believe in that stuff. And guess what? Karma will reward you for being a great person.
Taking advantage of people like that. Piece of garbage.
Piece of garbage.
Yep.
All right, here's our 5. We're going over a little bit, but we have to. That's our 5-minute warning. How do you feel, Rennell? How does it feel to, like, just get it out?
Very good. And, yeah, it's like one of the best Christmas presents I've ever had this year.
Good. And I hope, like, maybe my number one hope is that this episode could save some other person from being taken advantage of. And also that it can help you and me just let go of some of the anger.
Yes.
And some of these negative feelings, because you're so much better than this.
Yes.
You're one of the best friends I know, and just best people. And I've known you for over 20 years.
And we fist bump.
And we fist bump, baby.
They do that in the Christmas movie.
Yes. Oh yeah, why don't we give them, since we have about
a few minutes,
maybe like 2 minutes of filming time left. I feel good. God, it does feel good to get this out. And when you edit it and you get it on the air, it's going to feel amazing. But maybe we should give quick updates and...
to the Christmas movie.
Yeah.
And I was figuring maybe you and me could join forces and create Rennell Reed Media as a corporate entity. Because after that whole shebang with Brian Peake, you're the only person I really trust to move forward with this.
Absolutely. Yes. And I know we talk about it.
So we can handle this upcoming Christmas project. Believe me, I mean, this is a big project.
It's a big project.
For me, as a filmmaker, if this gets made exactly the way I'd like it to be, it would be like something game-changing for me and for the world to see.
Absolutely.
And for me, personally, it'd be the one of the biggest film projects I have ever done as in my career as a movie director.
Absolutely. I know it's a bit maybe not overwhelming, a little bit daunting, because it is a big task, and neither of us have ever done something on this big of a scale. Exactly. So, you know what I was thinking about this morning, Rennell? Okay, we know. 1 minute warning. We've actually gone over by 15 minutes, but that's okay. I was thinking this morning, remember I used to say all the time, I really want us to write a letter to Oprah. Because our biggest, in my opinion, our biggest hurdle with this movie is going to be funding.
Yes.
Because we want to do it right. We want to make it, and we want to make it right. And, that means finding the right actors, paying them, locations. Not using Hollywood. No, definitely it's an independent film, for sure. That is who we are. You're an independent filmmaker.
As Rennell Reed Media, we will rise and become like one of the innovative forces within Hollywood.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that maybe something we should be thinking about is like our resources. We have Double H Camp Hole in the Woods Ranch was started by 2 actors.
Yes.
So, maybe there's some connection, some ties there, and they might know a production company that could partner with us or something like that. But maybe
they're going to want to see we have a corporate entity set up.
Yeah, but that's not really the most important thing. I think what they want... Well, actually, if it's important, I have no idea how to do that. That's more of a business thing. But I know... I mean, a corporate entity, I think, only matters when it's like time to pay taxes.
Right.
And that's way beyond me. The problem is, everybody, we're 2 creative people trying to start a business. So it's a little challenging. But I think that we'll get there. We just have to challenge ourselves.
Well, you're the one I think could play Emily as well. I don't know anybody else who can, as well as I think you would be for that role.
Yeah, I feel very close to that role.
I feel Wicked, they did do something. They really casted Marissa Bode for Nessa as the wheelchair person. But there's a problem. It's only one. And to compensate, I have multiple characters who Emily can relate to.
Yeah.
You've seen them. Ashlyn, Shannon, Amanda, even Nicholas as part of that group.
Yep.
And when she goes, help yourselves to some Christmas treats, it's resembling what we do on our show.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's like what do they call that? An Easter egg, kind of. Like
reflection
a little...
of what we do on our show with our treats.
And I know we've said this, and we have like 10 seconds left. My closing remark is, I just want to say my favorite part about the Christmas movie that we're going to make is what you're saying, the inclusivity and the... it's realistic. It's set in reality where people have different abilities and get around differently and move through the world differently.
Yes. Closing remarks. It's more than one. I still don't like what they did with Wicked. It's just one person with the wheelchair and everybody else is non-disabled. Call me a Karen. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's frustrating. I
isolating.
Feel you. Yeah, I understand that totally. And I think it happens a lot.
It does.
In most movies.
But this is like a step forward.
Yeah.
Not in favor of using Hollywood because of the censorship and it's tied to like the unions and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And they're going to tell us what to do and how to make our movie, and we don't want that.
Exactly. Yeah, we love independent film. Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like to end on the positive note.
Mm-hmm.
And the positive about exposing that dirtbag is that we feel a lot better. Hopefully, he is in jail.
I hope so.
If not, hopefully the people around him are not being taken advantage of.
This is what we call a varsity. These are varsity jackets.
I know. I love it. I've been staring at it this whole show.
And there's no brand, so we don't have to worry about that on the movie. It's not branded, so I have a ton of these.
I'd love to get these for the production company and put Rennell Reed Media on them.
And
wouldn't that be cool?
Like merchandise, like media merch.
Yeah, exactly. And as a varsity jacket, that'd be really cool merch, actually. Don't steal that idea, anybody.
Right.
It's our idea.
We got
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rennell. That was really special.
I'm glad we exposed this guy.
Yeah.
Fist bump.
I'm so glad we have each other. And I'm so glad we have this show. And I'm so honored to be a guest on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Happy New Year's.
Yes.
This'll probably come out in 2026, huh?
Yep.
Pretty wild. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. These could be props for our movie.
Absolutely. All this stuff could. The train.
Yep.
All of it.
Mm-hmm.
Pepe was a part of this show, too.
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's do it. My timers can't stop going off.
Yep.
Love you, buddy.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, everyone.